in my cipher, I revolve around scientists.
A situation could occur, and the information that you have in your head is false. So you think like, yo, when this happens, you're supposed to act this way, but your information is wrong, right? That's gonna come out in your words, ways, and actions, and that's gonna lead to a misunderstanding as well. So like the beauty of when you break down the mathematics is like you can use them forwards and backwards, because it's like you're in the middle of the misunderstanding. It's gonna have to be a word or the way it was said or a particular action that led to that misunderstanding. And when you do the knowledge to that, the word or the way, the action that set it off, you can go deeper and see that there is an idea that caused the person to even manifest that action in the first place. And then you can go back to the root of that and be like, okay, that idea, spawn that idea. And then now you go forwards, it's gonna be like, well, I got that idea when I was doing the knowledge to this, and it made me understand it this way. So then that's the beauty of mathematics too, because if you're looking at, because regardless of me calling it pre-mathematics or whatever, what I'm breaking down is just the reality of life when people are dealing with situations. That's the order of how it would go if you're breaking things down and then bringing them forward, you know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, Supreme Mathematics is just dealing with the order and nature of life itself. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's just like knowledge, wisdom, understanding, and then boom, 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 you know? But then boom, now when I understand something, because understanding is a clear mental picture, is how I see something in the mind, you know? So it's like, again, that's why they say it's like different perspectives and different, you know what I mean? There's always three sides to the truth. You know what I mean? This side, the other side, and then the whole thing, you know, or however you want to say. You know, some people say two, some people say three, whatever. But long story short, there's more sides to the truth, and then you got to put them all together. So when you're doing the knowledge of something, you do the knowledge to the words that are being said and the ways of things and the actions that you see and the events that you see taking place. It's gonna give you a certain mental picture. And with me and you now, we having a conversation, we moving towards a common goal. If we have that same mental picture, understood, that's equality, that's peace, you know? But yeah, also dealing with that now, like let's take it to understanding. See, like your understanding is your mental picture, it's how you see it, you know, because we see things with the mind, not the two physical eyes. Like, you see your two physical eyes, you know, like when we take in information from the eye, the picture is actually upside down. When you take in how the image is displayed on the retina, that comes in through the retina and all that, and the mind flips it and puts the two images that are constantly being taken in from both sides of the eyes. It gives us this complete picture that we see. It's like generating our picture of life in real time. You know what I'm saying? So the eyes are just the vehicle or the tool for that. But what's really doing the seeing is the mind, in the same sense that it's like the eyes are literally like a camera's lens and all of that. But the camera's just a camera. What's doing the looking is the mind, so you're seeing with the mind. So understanding is your ability to see with the mind. You know what I mean? And we can see and understand the world that is around us, and also see and generate images in our head with the imagination. You know what I mean? And draw up a mental picture of something. You know what I mean? So with that being said, that means you have the ability to misunderstand things in your environment and misunderstand things that you draw up in your own head. Why? Because let's take it back to the very first example. If the dude that only knows 10 words, right, is trying to describe his environment now and the world that he lives in, and imagine if he's trying to understand the world that he lives in now. We think to ourselves in thoughts, and these thoughts is like words in our head, right? Which is like sentences that we say to ourselves, and these sentences is formed with what? Words. So if you only know so and so much words, you can only think so and so much. You know what I mean? Consciously think and direct your thoughts in only so much ways. You know what I mean? So the person now who only is limited in his mental ammo, you know what I'm saying? He has no mental ammo. He hasn't done the knowledge and acquired information. He's looking at the world now, and he's doing the knowledge to the things that is in front of him, events that are taking place. He's not drawing up the complete understanding of what it is. It's like you're seeing through like a peephole. So the importance, and then the bad thing about seeing through a peephole is things is going on, and that's when you understand that you won't be in control and you're a puppet.